Check one. Gotcha. Hi, folks. Here. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Got the audio working now. Your Knights leading here 11-8 over Bryan University. Bryan College, excuse me. Craig Montgomery now looking for Malone in the low post. It's stolen away. Bostic with the steal. Bryan down the lane now. And the finish on the layup by Ian Johnson there. Drawing Bryan College within one. Knight's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Brown up the floor with it now. Over to Montgomery. Into the corner for Alvarez. Back to Montgomery. Over for Brown now. Malone setting the screen here. Brown gets down the lane. Kicks it out to Montgomery. One more from Malone. Has it stolen away from behind, but a foul. Gene Holmes on the reach in there. Tried to pick the pocket of Malone. Almost got away with it. McCray into Malone now on the high post. Back out from McCray. McCray drives off the screen. Pivots, gets it to Malone. A lot of space. He'll post up. Into the mid-range, fade away. No good on the jumper. Montgomery had it for a second, but lost it. Bostic comes away with it. Pushed it ahead now. Lasky on the jumper there, no good. Ray in transition now, hesitates, then drives, spins down the lane, puts up a floater and good. And Bostic in transition for three. Mari Bostic on the stop and pop jumper, answering right back, tying things up here at 13 apiece. Ray getting the screen for Montgomery this time. Looks down the lane for him. Finds Malone instead, and a foul on the entry pass. Knights maintain possession here. McCray gets it into Malone, fakes the jumper, drives the lane, finds Quan Barnes down low. And he'll finish on the layup. Good ball movement there from the Knights. Malone with the assist. Barnes on the finish. Bryan moving it now. Morrow with it over to Molaski. Bostic fakes the shot, sidesteps, and then pulls the three and hits. Bryan taking a slim 1-point advantage here, 16-15. Round over to Barnes. Alvarez now pulling up for three, no good, but a foul down low. Malone crashing hard to the floor, getting tied up with Jamari Bostic there. That'll be his second foul in just as many trips. And Bryan gonna call a timeout here. We'll be right back.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
No good on the second. Morrow over to Mulaski now. Fakes the shot. Back down low for Morrow. Can't find anything. Stolen away by Alexander. Over to Brown now. He races out in transition. Slows it down. Swings it to McCray. In the corner for Barnes. Entry pass from Malone. He's triple teamed. Kicks it out to Alexander. Wide open for three. No good. Rebound. Rhymes down the lane. Puts up a shot. No good on the shot attempt. McCray out in transition now. He'll get down the lane himself. Blocked by Morrow. And Mulaski will be fouled. Knights making a change here. Quan Barnes checking out. Rafael Alvarez back in. Caleb Grimes up the court with it now. Gales. Corner for Gales once again. No good on the jumper. McCray with it now. Down low from Malone. Marked by Roberts. Swings it to Brown. Into the corner for Alvarez. Wide open. He'll pull the three. And in and out. Routed around the rim. No good. Grimes with it now. Gets a screen. Over to Roberts. Fakes the jumper. Drives the lane. Kicks it out for Mulaski. He'll pull a step back three. Short on it. Alvarez gets the rebound. Over to Brown. Top for Alvarez now. Alexander with it. The corner to Brown. He'll drive to the baseline. Loses dribble, but a reach in. Foul will be called. believe it was Nomalaski on the foul. Right to retain possession here with a slim 1-point lead about halfway through our first half of action here. McCray from Malone right back. Top for Brown now. McCray in the corner, pulls up for three, short. Bryan out in transition now into the corner. No good on the jumper. And Johnson with the three in the corner there. Out ahead now to Malone. Over to Gray. Malone pulls up for three and sinks it. Nice lead up to 4 now. Roberts up top with it. Into the corner now. No good on the jumper, ball loose. McCray comes away with it. It was Dalen Gales on the shot there. Alexander down the lane with it now. Goes down hard and a foul. I think it was Roberts there on the foul. Alexander to the line now. Junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And he sinks the first. Alexander good on the second here. Grimes up ahead with it now. Hand off for Gales. Over to Roberts now. Johnson with it. Roberts up top now. Back for Gales. Pulls up for three and sinks it. Good ball movement there from Bryan. Alexander down the lane once again. Gets into the post. Hop steps, turns, fades away. Off the front of the rim. No good. Brilliant move. Couldn't quite get the finish. Grimes down the lane, kicks it to Johnson, fakes the shot. Back to Grimes now. Over for Roberts. Surveys. Handoff for Gales here. Poked away by Alexander. Gales able to gather it. Back to Johnson now. He'll drive. Roberts on the three ball now. And he'll sink it on the kick out. Just like that, Bryan College has tied things up here. 22-22. Slightly under 8 to play in our first half of action. Both teams battling hard here early. Brown coming off a screen now. Swings to Alvarez. Poked away by Grimes, and he's out ahead of the play for the easy transition finish. Ray brings it down now. Hand off to Alexander here. Pass tipped away by Morrow there, I believe it was. Into the post from Malone, drives the lane. What a walk there. Fucking Alexander checking out here. Tyvon Richardson in for the first time. More over Johnson now. Over to Bostic. Gales with it. Holmes no good on the floater there. Malone in transition now. Gets into the mid-range, pulls up and sinks it. Johnson pulls up for three. Sinks it right back. Both teams shooting effectively here early. Caleb Montgomery with it on the perimeter. Over to Brown. Blown to the high post. Spins to the baseline. Puts it up off the glass and in. Beautiful move and finish there. Malone showing off the range. Getting points from all three levels so far. Ray locking Johnson up in the corner there. Now on Holmes. Double team comes. Bostic open for three. And he's hit several already. And add another one there. And they're going to say Brown stepped out of bounds there. Oh, excuse me. I believe it was a Bryan player to touch it last, so Knights will maintain possession. Going with it now on the perimeter. Swings it to Caleb Brown. Over to McCray. Montgomery now. Back to McCray, top of the key. Richardson, Brown in the corner. He'll drive. Spin to the baseline. Fake. Put up a shot and hit. What a mid-range jumper from Caleb Brown there. Series of fakes to get some separation. Finishing with a swish. Down low for Morrow now. Montgomery's there. Into the corner for Johnson. He'll pull up for three. No good. And I believe it's going to be a loose ball foul there after the shot attempt on the ensuing rebound. Morrow to inbound now for Bryan. Jamari Bostic back into the game. Dalen Gales checking out. Morrow into Johnson now. Goes to the baseline, and a blocking foul here, I believe, on Brown. Morrow inbounds once again, this time for Roberts. To Holmes now. Back for Roberts, he'll pull up from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Richardson comes away with it. Up ahead for McCray now. McCray tries the backwards between the legs pass. Overcooked it a little bit. Richardson able to come up with it. Caleb Brown off the screen from Malone. No, fakes it and then gives to the corner to Richardson. Montgomery now with it. Back out for Richardson. He'll pull up for three. A little too strong there. Out ahead for Roberts to Johnson now. Up top for Bostic. He'll pull up for three once again and sink it. His fourth three-pointer of the contest. Simply on fire so far. Round over to McCray. Malone now. Malone fakes the jumper. He'll drive. Into the mid-range, put up a floater a little too strong. Holmes to the rim and in. High off the glass. Bryan lead up to 7 now. 3:36 to play here in the first half. McCray presses the issue, gets to the rim, reverses, and is fouled. He'll go to the line for two. And McCray hits the first. Junior out of Laurinburg, North Carolina. Local from Scotland County High School. Knocks down the second here. Comes up the floor now to Roberts. And off for Mulaski. Working on McCray here. Moves to Johnson. Down low for Roberts. For Bostic now. Comes off a screen, gets downhill. Puts up a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. But tipped away and out of bounds. Knights cannot corral it. Holmes in for Johnson on a beautiful cut there, but he can't finish the layup. Brown gets it now in transition, gets into the mid-range, puts up a jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Holmes. Down in transition now. Thought about the drive, decided against it. Hand off to Johnson. Up top for Roberts now. Fakes the shot. Hand off for Mulaski here. Back to Holmes. Top for Roberts now. Johnson wide open on the wing, and he'll sink the three. Brown calling out the formation here. Swings with Montgomery. Montgomery surveys. Loses his handle. Has it ripped away. And Johnson out in transition now. Pulls up for three and sinks it in transition.
Ready to start mapping your future? Get started at St. Andrews University, the perfect place to explore your passions. St. Andrews offers a high-quality education that can be completed on campus or online. Flexible course offerings and convenient locations meet the needs of your everyday life, with accelerated degree options available. Career opportunities are waiting for you at St. Andrews University. From nursing to occupational therapy assistant certification to esports and game art and design. Find your career path today at St. Andrews University, sa.edu.
Brown here with it now. 2 minutes to play here in our first half of action. McCray surveys, swings it back to Brown. Over to McCray. Doubled here. Brown drives to the middle. Finds Alexander on the wing. Back from McCray. He'll drive into the corner. Alexander open on the wing now. He'll pull for three. No good. Good ball movement there from the Knights. Couldn't quite finish on the shot. Holmes down the lane. But they'll say McCray on the reach in. No jump ball. A foul there. Morrow to inbound now. Finds Holmes inside, but ripped away by Brown. Brown out in transition now. Over to Barnes. Hand off for McCray now. On the low block for Barnes. Turns, fakes, puts it off the glass and in. Great step through move there from Quan Barnes. Johnson with it now. Over to Mulaski. Makes his move to the middle. Can't find any separation. He's doubled. And they'll say it's a foul. Knights lobbying for a travel call, but not going to get it here. And Bryan will maintain possession after the unsuccessful double team there. Johnson to Holmes now. Holmes for Roberts. Over to Morrow now. Morrow for Johnson. Down low for Holmes, was stolen away by Malone. 45 to play here. Knights can go 2 for 1 if they so choose. McCray's going to press the issue and get to the rim. And he'll get a nice easy 2 there with the layup. Barnes appearing to be in some discomfort defensively. Still recovering to his man. Roberts over to Johnson now. Back to Roberts. Skips it over to Morrow. Back for Holmes now. Johnson doubled here into the corner for Roberts. He pulls up, no good. Rebound Mulaski. Down low for Roberts, no good on the layup. One to shoot here for McCray. He'll pull up for 3 and no good. And that'll end our first half of action here. Knights trailing 34-41.
Ready to start mapping your future? Get started at St. Andrews University, the perfect place to explore your passions. St. Andrews offers a high-quality education that can be completed on campus or online. Flexible course offerings and convenient locations meet the needs of your everyday life, with accelerated degree options available. Career opportunities are waiting for you at St. Andrews University. From nursing to occupational therapy assistant certification to esports and game art and design. Find your career path today at St. Andrews University, sa.edu.
And we're back here live with our second half of action, folks. Your Knights trailing 34-41 to Bryan College. Bryan with the ball now. Johnson with it over to Holmes. Back for Bostic. Johnson with it. Pulls up for three and hits it. And Johnson with a three-pointer there to get us started in the second half of action. Caleb Brown down low for Malone now. Malone up top for McCray. Finds Alexander on the wing. He'll drive to the baseline. Gets under the basket. Puts up a shot, no good. Up ahead for Morrow now. Over to Roberts in transition. He'll pull up for three. Short. McCray with the rebound there. Up top for Malone now. Takes the shot down low for Alexander. He goes to work in the post. Puts the body in his man and then puts a shot high off the glass. Great finish there over Morrow. Morrow on the backdoor cut there. Finishes and one. He'll go to the line. And Morrow hits the shot there. Bryan lead up to 11 here. Barnes the handoff from McCray, but it's broken up by Holmes. Johnson comes away with it now. Morrow into the corner for Bostic. He was lights out from 3 in the first half. No good there, though. McCray with it now. Over to Brown. Down low for Alexander once again. Looks inside from Malone, too hot to handle. Holmes comes away with it, and McCray forced a foul there. Cut the fast break. Third foul for Garrett McCray there. Early in the second half here. Holmes with it now, up top for Roberts. Tipped away by Alexander, and he's out on the break. 3-on-3 here, no numbers advantage. Kicks it across from McCray in the unsettled situation. He'll pull up from deep three-point range and sink it. Garrett McCray with a masterful shot there, well behind the three-point arc. Roberts driving, kicks it out from Morrow. He'll pull up for 3 and sink it right back. Quick answer from Bryan College there. Round to Barnes now. Barnes fakes the hands off, now hands off for Alexander. Down low for Malone and Barnes. Get tied up there. Malone puts up the shot and is fouled by Morrow. Don't think both players realized that they were going for the same pass. Malone no good on the first here. 17 points so far in this one. Along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. No good on the second. Tough trip to the line there for Emil Malone. Leading scorer for the night so far tonight. Or this afternoon, rather. Holmes down the lane, kicks to the corner for Johnson. He's already got 16 and add 3 more. Ian Johnson on fire for Bryan College. 5 of 9 from three-point range. No, that was a 2-pointer, excuse me. It's inside the line there. Oh, pardon me, it was a 3. I was correct the first time. Has been credited as a 3-pointer, so yes, 5 for 9 from three-point range. McCray no good on the first free throw here. Got 9 already in the contest. Make it 10 here. Second night to get into double digits, joining Emil Malone. Grimes up the court with it now. Johnson looks inside for Roberts. Stolen by Malone. Up ahead for McCray. Down the lane. Puts it up with the left hand. Too short. Brown tips it away. And out of bounds. Caleb Grimes up the floor with it now. McRoberts with it. Back to Grimes. Stunts from Malone, but he gets back to Roberts. Bostic with it now. Guarded by Barnes. Roberts in the corner. Back up top for Bostic, his favorite spot, and he sinks it once again. Bostic has hit at least 3 shots from that left wing on both ends of the court now. Malone gets it in the post, drives the lane. A lot of contact, couldn't finish. No foul call there. Up ahead for Morrow now. Fakes the shot, drives baseline. Shoot a fadeaway jumper in the corner. And hit it. Great shot off the dribble there from Trey Morrow. Bryan lead up to 18 points. Craig gets into the mid-range. Swings to Alexander in the corner. He'll drive baseline, put up the shot, finish, and one. He'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. Tough shooting night from Alexander so far. 1 for 6 before that shot. Still attacking the basket nonetheless. It paid off there. And he'll sink the free throw. Brings him up to 7 in the contest so far. In the corner for Johnson once again, and he sinks it. Ian Johnson, 22 points. 6 for 10 from 3. A shooting clinic being put on by Johnson and Bostic so far. Malone steps in, jabs, pulls up for a 3 of his own, and hits it. No, a 2-pointer there, foot inside the line. A deep shot nonetheless from Malone. He's got 19 now. Johnson over to Bostic. Knight's going to a zone here. Johnson pulls up. No good there on the heat check. Crane transition now. For Malone on the block, stolen away by Morrow. Morrow out ahead now. Got 1 to beat. Drops it off for Johnson, but a foul. Morrow with the crafty pass, but Knight's fouling to deter the easy layup. Johnson to the line now. Man on fire tonight. 22 so far, make it 23 now. Junior out of Chattanooga looking to go 2 for 2 here and make it 24. Brown up ahead now with it. Swings it to Barnes. Over for Alexander. Looks down low for Malone, but tipped away. And a foul on the entry pass. Knights take possession here. Barnes with it now in the corner. Top for Brown. Gray makes a move. Can't get any separation. Top for Malone. Hand off for Barnes. Back to McCray now. Drives down the lane. Pulls up for a mid-range and hits it. Tough mid-range jumper there from Garrett McCray. And Johnson over to Bostic now into the corner for Morrow. Fakes the shot. Back to Bostic. Looks down low for Roberts, but stolen by Malone. Malone ahead to McCray now. Pulls up for 3. Short. And they'll say it's Bryan ball there after the missed shot. Rolls out of bounds. Bryan here with the ball now. Grimes ahead from Alasky. Over to Morrow now. Back for Johnson. Looks for Grimes. Double teamed. Gets out of it. Finds Morrow on the far wing. He'll pull up for three and sink it. Brown from Malone. Wide open for three. He'll shoot it. Short off the front of the rim. And Grimes comes away with the rebound. Over to Morrow. Lasky thought about the three. Decided against it. Back to Grimes. Johnson inside for Grimes now. Bostic in the corner. And he sinks it. That I believe Bostic is 6 of 8 from three-point range. Alexander pulls up for a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Barnes, puts up a floater, and it's in. Grimes over to Mulaski. Up top for Morrow. Over for Johnson now. Thinks about the shot, drives. Takes it over for Mulaski once again. Morrow back to Johnson now. Grimes surveying. Mulaski to Bostic in the corner. Hand off for Johnson. Into the post for Bostic. He'll pull a mid-range jumper short. Rebound Alexander here. McRae with it now. Brown over to McRae. Over to Alexander now. Jab steps, pulls up for a three-pointer. Short off the side of the rim. Grimes runs it down, throws it back in for Bostic. Up ahead for Morrow now. Into the corner for Johnson. He'll drive. Up top for Grimes. He'll pull up for three and sink it. Grimes getting in on the action now. His second basket of the game. First from three-point range. Gray drives baseline. Puts up a masterful layup there over two defenders. Bostic in transition. Pulls up for three. No good. Brown up ahead with it now. Calling for the screen to get the offense going. Gets into the middle. To the Barnes. Barnes for McRae. He'll drive baseline, step back, pull up a mid-range jumper in the corner, and he'll hit it. Great move there. Great shot. Garrett McRae. Up top for Morrow now. Over for Gales. Over to Mulaski now. Nice trapping here. Grimes gets into the corner, pulls up for a mid-range of his own, and answers right back. Ray up ahead with it now. Over to Brown. Brown gets it down to the low block to Malone. Malone spins to the middle, but gets tied up, and a jump ball. I believe it was Jamari Bostic coming in there for the forced jump ball. Ray on the inbound to Malone, but it's stolen away by Bostic. Out ahead is Gales. He's all alone, and he'll throw one down. Vicious dunk there in transition. Dalen Gales on the dunk there, showing off the athleticism. Brown with it now down the lane. Kicks it to Alexander. He'll go baseline. Gets blocked, gets his own rebound, reverses sides of the basket, and puts in the layup. I believe the officials wiping up some condensation on the floor here. It's trailing by 21 with 8:48 to play here in our contest. Ready to resume here. Bostic to inbound. Caleb Grimes ready to receive. Leading scorers for Bryan so far: Ian Johnson with 24, Jamari Bostic with 21, Trey Morrow with 14 for the Knights. Neil Malone with 19, Aaron McCray with 16, and Quan Barnes with 9. Lasky down low for Roberts, and great cut, great finish there. Alexander with it now. Spins to the baseline, gets to the basket, puts in a layup, and good. Alexander stringing several baskets together after a rough shooting start. He's up to 11 points now. Nine points, excuse me. Grimes up top for Mulaski now. Over for Bostic from 3 once again, short this time. Grimes tried to put back with a dunk, goes down hard. Brown down low for Malone, he's doubled. Swings it up top for Alexander. And I believe it is Caleb Grimes that got tied up there with Alexander. He'll check out of the game. Gene Holmes will check back in. McCray up top for Brown. Back over to McCray. Gets a screen from Malone, finds some separation, pulls up for 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, drives to the baseline, looks inside for Barnes, but it's stolen away by Mulaski. Mulaski out ahead with it now. Surveying the floor, up top for Holmes. Over for Gales. Bostic with it now. Back to Mulaski. Holmes finds Roberts. Roberts for Mulaski on the cut. And good ball movement there once again from Bryan. Caleb Brown with it now. Gets a screen from Malone. Swings it back to him. Malone gets to the mid-range down low for Barnes. And some good ball movement right back from the Knights. Forcing the defense to rotate, finding them out of position. Holmes down low for Roberts. Over to Mulaski. Bostic thinks about the shot, decides against it. Knights in this 2-3 zone. Mulaski pulls up for 3. No good. Brown with the rebound. .6:30 to play here. Looking on the wing for Alexander. Tipped away by Bostic. Caleb Brown set to inbound here. Pray over to Alexander. He drives baseline. Euro steps, gets into the lane, puts up a shot, and they'll say a foul. And Alexander will shoot 2 here. Reach the double-digit mark on this trip to the free throw line. And he'll knock down the first. Oh, it seems I was incorrect again. He already did have 11, so my first statement was correct. Now he has 12. And no good on the second free throw there. Lasky over to Bostic now. Holmes with it on the perimeter. Up top for Johnson. He'll pull up once again. No good. Johnson, the leading scorer for Bryan so far with 24. Couldn't add there. Roberts to Holmes now. Over for Johnson. Brown picks him up. Side for Holmes, looks down low for Roberts, and the easy layup under the basket there. Finding the seams in the zone. Working them effectively. Brown back to Malone. He pulls up for a deep three-pointer, no good. Ball loose, tipped up by Molaski. He comes away with it. Down low for Roberts. Malone with a block there. Great transition defense from Emil Malone there. Right down the lane. Gets it back to Alexander in the mid-range. He'll pull up for a jumper and gets the shooter's touch. Routed around the rim and in. Brown up top for Bostic. Over to Johnson once again. Marked by McCray. Holmes for Johnson. Looks for Roberts. Down low once again. Alexander tries to fly in for a block. And a foul. Roberts here set to shoot two. Junior out of Tennessee knocks down the first. Juan Barnes checking out. Caleb Montgomery back in. Roberts with 9 points so far. Making it 11 here with 2 made free throws. Bryan steals away the inbound. Holmes pulls up for a three-pointer. No good. Couldn't capitalize. McCray drives the lane. It's stolen away by Holmes, but he slides out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Knights. Knights trailing by 22 here. Late in our contest, under 5 to play. Right in for Montgomery. Top for Malone. Malone goes to work in the mid-range, drives, gets down the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Great move there from Malone. Lasky with it now. Top for Bostic. Over for Johnson. Back for Holmes now. Bostic once again fakes the jumper. Kicks it to Holmes. He'll pull up for three. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound Malone. Brown up ahead with it now for McCray. McCray driving baseline. Spins to the middle. Puts up a layup. Great finish there at the front of the rim. Garrett McCray. Lasky with it now. Over to Johnson. Bostic from Lasky once again. Trying to break this Knights zone. The corner for Roberts. He'll pull up for a jumper and sink it. Mid-range jumper there from Nick Roberts. Caleb Brown with it now. Put him alone. Malone on the wing, steps back, pulls up for a jumper, no good. Ball loose. Holmes comes away with it. Johnson down the lane. Dishes it off for Roberts. What a pass from Ian Johnson there. Garrett McCray gets down the lane, but a block on Holmes. Oh, excuse me. An offensive foul on the screener. Three minutes to play here. Knights trailing by 22. Bryan with the ball now. Lasky back to Bostic. Over to Molaski. Lasky pulls up for three and sinks it. Montgomery drives baseline, goes for a reverse, but is fouled. Montgomery to the line, shoot now. Knocks down the first free throw. And the sophomore out of Raleigh knocks down the second. .27 to play here. Bryan with a big lead down the stretch. Lasky in for Holmes. Over to Johnson in the corner. He'll pull up for three and sink it. Ian Johnson, a man on fire here. Bryan looking to make a full platoon substitution here. Garrett McCray down the lane in the reverse. Over to Bostic. Back to Bostic. He'll pull up from the top of the key. No good. Morrow the rebound. He'll pull up from the corner on a mid-range. And Bryan going to call a timeout to sub their players. With a 26-point advantage here. Minute 42 to play. Caleb Brown down low from Malone. Into the mid-range for Alexander. He pulls up and hits it. Grimes in. Top for Die. Over to Gales. Foster pulls up from deep three-point range. No good. Grimes flies in for the putback and hits it along with the foul. Acrobatic finish there from Caleb Grimes. My goodness. Caleb Brown up ahead with it now. Over to Alexander. He drives the lane, puts up a shot. No good, but fouled. He'll go to the line for two. And Alexander with 16 so far, looking to add two more. Slow start for him, but he turned it on in the second half. No good on the first shot. And good on the second. I'm up to 17 here. Third leading scorer for the Knights tonight. Only behind Emil Malone with 21 and Garrett McCray with 20. Deep three-pointer there from Foster, no good. Loses it, and it goes back court on him. Very unfortunate development there from Max Foster. Got the kick out after the missed shot attempt, couldn't quite corral it. Over to Brown. Finds Malone. Malone goes right to work, gets down the lane. Puts up a shot attempt and hits, but a walk. Bryan ball. Grimes with it now. The Gales. And McCray giving the foul there with 16 to play. Grimes will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Grimes will hit the first. And he'll knock down the second. Brings him to 12 points in the contest. Over to McCray now. Some separation. Shoots a mid-range jumper. No good off the glass. 3 to shoot here, and that'll be the end of our contest. Your Knights fall at home 101-73. The Bryan College. Thanks for watching, and until next time, it's been your SAU broadcast. I'm Johnny Rogers, signing off.